Hi guys, I am Daniel Alexander Cannon and this is Logic Before Authority. And I wanted to bring to you in this video information on the Trump, the 8/8s and time travel and so on. However, my home internet, I don't know what's wrong with it, it's down. I paid the bill and it's went down anyways. Uh, anyways, so I'm going to bring you something else tonight. I know there's people waiting on that other video, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to show you some things about, some of you know about QAnon, okay? I'm going to show you that it appears that QAnon, well, gematria is being used. Satanic gematria, the numerical system that was used to create the English language and the many other languages around the world. And it's thousands of years old. It's based on mathematics, and I've shown many things and proven many things on this channel with this, and I'm going to show you. Now, this is a recent QAnon post, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to look at some of the phrases that he uses, some of the words that he uses, and we're going to take a look at what they mean in gematria and basically see what we see, okay? I'll let you be the judge of this. Now, QAnon, if you're aware of this, this is a guy that is on this website channel. It's called 4chan, okay? And then he moved to 8chan. That should ring a bell to a few of you, okay? And in one of his most recent posts, he says USSS on high alert. So let's look at, let's see here. Let's look at USSS and see what that means, okay? In gematria, as you can see, the first return is Trump, okay? So that should tell you something right out the gate. Now that is a millions to one match that just happened to match Trump. But by itself, that's no evidence at all, okay? So let's look at Q, okay? So what's Q match in gematria? Well, the most interesting one is that it matches the FBI. Okay? See here? Q. We come down, matches ICE, then matches FBI. Now, what is Trump? Who has Trump been talking about on the news a lot? The FBI. Happens that Q matches FBI. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Q said there was extreme chatter. Okay? See here? Extreme chatter. Extreme chatter. Huh. Well, the first thing on the list, besides the United Nations that you see there, and resurrection, in 22, which is a Mason number, you see vicarious fili die or day, or how, I think it's pronounced day. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's take a look. Vicarious fili day in gematria equals 666. Okay? These are 4 words, 4 phrases that are on the pontiff's hat, and they're used by him and in the clergy, like the head of the clergy. And anyways, it supposedly means Latin for God's Son. Okay? However, we know what the Pope is. We know he has a telescope that's called Lucifer, in the Vatican. And we know that vicarious filii mean they're referring to the God of Satan or the son of Satan or something like that. Vicarious filii is 666. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Q said there was panic in D.C. These are the matches for it. This happens to match Adam Lanza. Matches Egypt and sacrifice and Nibiru. I think there's something to that. It also matches goddess, mother goddess, which they are heavily pushing right now. Okay, let's look at the next one. Says, Q said, POTUS was freed. POTUS freed. Goddess Isis again. Interesting. A reference to Nelson Mandela. Reference to butterfly. Those are time travel references in my mind. Judgment Day, the Destroyer, explosion. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Q said, leverage depleted. Ivanka Trump just happens to mention Ivanka Trump. This is millions to one. Of all the names on the planet, Q has already said Trump. Q's already said FBI. Q's now saying Ivanka Trump. Okay? Q said, trust the plan. Those exact words. Trust the plan. What plan? The New World Order plan is exactly what he's talking about. The Pope Francis plan. The false prophets plan. You get it? Says, well, that's the post showing you that it said trust the plan. Okay? Now here is important. This was on one of his posts. I think I got it coming up here in a second. Important. He said that all by itself in a single line. I'm sure I'll show you here. Important. Important just happens to match Trump again. Okay? Also matches Russia. It also matches tsunami and mountain, like mountain into the sea. He also mentioned cancer. I thought it interesting that cancer had a gematria simple value of 44. See, Trump is the 44th human to be president, at least documented. In history books, that is. There were more presidents than that. There's actually been 48 presidents. But Trump, they say he's the 45th. He is the 44th president. He's the 44th man or woman, all men in this case, to be president. AIDS had a match of 198 and 33. Here's some of the matches for AIDS. Gay. Barack. Just happens to match gay Barack. Right? Just happens to match it. Now, I'm not saying that Q made that word up and made that match that. He just chose to use it. You see, they have computer systems that are gematria writers that write these scripts. So I think I've made my point here that Q is using gematria. That means he's one of them. That means that the messages that he is sending you and he is leading you down is back down the rabbit hole. Q is likely the FBI, as I've shown you. He's either the FBI or, let me go back over here. Let me show it to you again. Well, I didn't save the slide, so I won't mention it. But he's either the FBI or somebody else that y'all guys know very well. And matter of fact, he's on YouTube. And I'm going to be showing that to you and tying it into for you very soon. Sorry I couldn't bring you the other video today. This is the only method I've got at the moment. I wanted to bring you a video showing y'all guys about Q. Okay? One of the next things, not next things, but soon enough, I'm going to bring you is information on MH370. I'm going to talk to you about that. The fact that these 3 airplanes went down and then their numbers added up, their wing numbers, plane numbers, call numbers added up to 8888, right? And I'm going to show you tons of information about how that's tied in and how it all, what happened to that plane, okay? I'll be bringing this information to you as soon as I can get back up online. If I can get it fixed tonight, I'll work on it tonight, might get it out. If not, I'm assuming it's going to be tomorrow. Thank y'all guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. On this channel, we use logic before authority.